Every year, automotive journalists from around the country gather for the Texas Truck Rodeo, where the newest trucks, SUVs, and crossovers all compete for awards. Which full-size crossover came out on top? This year, it was the all-new Mazda CX-9. Now, the CX-9's been around for a while, and it's always been one of the sportiest three-row crossovers you can buy, and certainly the sportiest in this price range. If you like that connected-to-the-road feeling from behind the wheel, you'll like the CX-9. But the new for 2016 version takes everything up a notch. It's still got its characteristically crisp driving feel, but it's more polished now with a turbocharged engine, a modern all-wheel drive system, and a cabin that's as beautifully designed and well thought out as anything in this price class. There are a lot of things to like about it, starting with the way it looks. It's sleek and bold with a big grille and swept-back lines that, to my eye, look prettier than most of the boxier people movers it competes with. The new CX-9 comes with standard LED lighting across the lineup, too, something that was only offered on luxury vehicles until fairly recently. In fact, especially if you opt for the high-end signature trim level, luxury is something the CX-9 does very well. It rides quieter and smoother than before, which gives you a good starting point, but the design and finish inside the cabin both make it feel like a more expensive vehicle. For example, one big piece of aluminum trim on the dash is designed to evoke the craftsmanship of Japan's famous handmade knives, and you can get it with rosewood trim on the center console. It feels like a thoughtful, serene place to spend time overall. And it's got the same thing I like about all the recently designed Mazdas: good fuel economy for how fast it feels. The CX-9 is definitely no slouch, with its new turbo engine making 250 horsepower and, more importantly, 310 pound-feet of torque to make it feel quick off the line. But it still manages to get a 22 mile per gallon rating in the city and 28 on the highway, which Mazda says is the best in this class. Is it a perfect vehicle? No, there's no such thing as a perfect vehicle. I wish it had more cargo space. I wish it had a bit more room for passengers in the third row. It feels kind of like Mazda's trying to squeeze too much in behind the second row in this vehicle. But beyond that, and especially if you're going to spend most of your time with that third row seat folded down, there just aren't many downsides to this car. It looks good, it drives well, it gets good gas mileage, and I think it makes a great crossover for today's families. Pricing starts around $31,500 for the base model and ranges up over $44,000 for the signature trim that comes standard with all-wheel drive.